So we have a football weekend this weekend. At least it feels that way. And the Panthers are playing the Jets. Or is it the real Panthers? Probably not. They're probably not going to play all the starters. Is it the real Jets? Probably not. I doubt we'll see Aaron Rodgers. But it's the Panthers playing the Jets. And it is an opportunity for the Panthers to build off of what they put on the field yesterday in a joint practice that we praised. Go back, listen. You can find it on our YouTube. You can find it in the podcast right here on this show. We had a good day yesterday because we were allowed to, because they earned Panthers praise. But I'm kind of treating it like a coach after a win, right? Enjoy it, celebrate it, enjoy it with your friends and family. Tomorrow, the work starts back up.
Yeah, 24 hours. So 24 hours.
Yesterday morning, you had the joint practice. Bryce Young made plays. Aaron Rodgers was intercepted by a rookie. All of these things to celebrate. We celebrated it yesterday on the show. We found joy in it yesterday afternoon. Today, I'm going, all right, build on it. Right? Because the Panthers are not a team that it's like, all right, you're good, move on. It's like, you got a little better. Now you stack days, right? There is a difference between celebrating, enjoying everything that we were encouraging yesterday and gloating like it's some kind of end game, like there's something done, right? On social media, that's where many of you are probably getting your clips for the Panthers if you can't attend training camp in person. There was a deep ball from Bryce Young to, I believe it's David Moore, down the left sideline. Mm-hmm. Nice throw, accurate, put where only his guy could get it. It was decent coverage at least. David Moore made a diving catch. It's a really good, I can guarantee you the member of the Panthers social media staff that caught it on camera looked at their buddies like, got one.
Oh, trust me, I've done that film stuff before, and I'm like, when you get it just right, you're like, yes.
That one's going to go viral.
Oh, yeah.
And so I watch it, right, just like every other Panthers fan, maybe even let it reload 2 or 3 times, like, all right, this one's fun. Then I was reading the comments, and the amount of comments from Panthers fans that had some form of, and everybody told me Bryce Young was struggling with the deep ball. Everybody told me this offense couldn't connect on big plays. Where's everybody that was hating on Bryce now? And I went, whoa, you went too far, right? Be happy. Say nice throw.
Yeah.
Say nice catch.
Mm-hmm.
Be excited. Big play. One completion in a preseason joint practice to David Moore does not mean any of the concerns are now completely washed away. Right? It's what it is, right? What one good joint practice is the opportunity to build off it. It's the opportunity to get better. That's what I want to see at a preseason game too. I don't want anyone going, joint practice was a fluke.
Right.
I don't want anybody going, I guess the Jets weren't going that hard in joint practice.
Same old Panthers.
I don't want that. You have to build off of it. That's why throughout this show, you'll hear me say multiple times, I want Bryce Young to play on Saturday. And if Bryce is playing, that means I want the first team offensive line, as long as you're healthy, out there playing with him. I want whoever is healthy from the wide receivers playing with him. Right? I don't want them practicing on Thursday in a joint practice and then not playing football for 4 days. I want them to get out there and build off of it. If Bryce Young is proving to us that he's a better deep ball thrower, go complete one to Jonathon Mingo in the preseason against the Jets. Yeah, yesterday was fun, right? I want there to be more yesterdays. I don't want to look back on camp and go, we had some good moments. Remember that joint practice? I want to be able to come in here multiple times a week and talk about, gosh, the starting offense went out there for 2 drives. It doesn't have to be perfect. 3 and out on the first drive. Bummer, right? But defender made a good play, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Second drive they came out, refocused. The deep ball to Mingo, Terrace Marshall made a catch, Jadeveon Sanders, and Chuba Hubbard ran it in. Like, I want to have more to be excited about. Build off of those joint practices. Saturday could be a continuation of it. Could be one of the things, I don't know why, but me and my buddies have always said this. That's going to be the moment on the DVD. You remember, after championships, the first commercial used to be commemorate,
Oh, that's Sports Illustrated, all that stuff.
Panthers fans, commemorate your run to the NFC Championship with the commemorative yearbook and VHS. And it was always like, that thing. Obviously, after VHS, it turned into a DVD. And we used to say, week 7, a team that's 3-4 has a big comeback victory. So now they're 500 and they're back in the mix for the division. We would say, that's the moment on the DVD. If they go to win a championship, they're going to hype up that comeback in week 8 as, the turning point.
That was the launching. That
was when everything switched. I want the joint practice against the Jets to be the DVD moment where they're like, man, that Matt Rule era was tough. Oh, geez, that Frank Reich debacle. Remember that? And then Dave Canales stepped in, and I got to be honest, that first part of training camp, I don't know, left a lot to be desired. That first preseason game, nobody really looked like they had a real good grip on anything. And then there was that joint practice for against the Jets. And they stood their ground against Aaron Rodgers and Sauce Gardner and all those other Pro Bowlers and All-Pros. And from that, there was kind of the before and after of that moment. I want that to be that moment.
Mm-hmm.
So play your starters. In preseason, I hate to say this, you can kind of choose if you win or not. Right? There's a reason why the longest win streak in regular season history is what it is, but the longest win streak in preseason history, remember when the Ravens went a decade without losing in the preseason?
Yeah.
It's because they chose to. You play your starters an extra quarter, you're going to win the game, right? If you have your second string in when the other team has the guys that are going to get cut in the game, you're going to win the game. If I'm the Panthers, I'm trying to build momentum, and I don't care if I have to stack the deck a little bit to do it. We're going to talk a decent amount about Drake May today. He had a good day yesterday in the preseason. You know what else he did? Played till almost the end of the third quarter. The Patriots wisely wanted Drake to get a run against some of the backups and the backups to the backups for the Eagles. Play Bryce. Play Mingo. Play Marshall. Play whoever you think you're going to protect because it's worth it. Just to make the momentum go. Some laughs. You know what actually would be the DVD moment? I missed it. I missed the joke.
What is it?
Everything changed when Dave Canales sang Bob Marley to the team in the team room as part of his rookie singing duties.
Yeah, that happened earlier in camp. So I remember watching Camp Confidential. They actually showed the slide. I was like, oh, that was actually end of July.
As soon as that, okay, then the turning point is when that went public.
Exactly.
As soon as that went public, nothing was the same for the Panthers. Everything was better.